Chapter 4 Racial Matrix Smoke and Mirrors. The common idea of racial relations is a paradigm that was generated to cause chaos and confusion during the Age of Discovery, dating back to the 15th century. Race was not a human categorization until manufactured as a tool to promote colonialism and a superiority mindset. Prior to slavery, there was a need to create moral support among Europeans for the imminent barbaric treatment needed to suppress people of color around the world and establish colonies for economic gain. The primary method was to create an imagery of a barbaric, uncivilized people who needed Europeans to enlighten and civilize them. Once established, this practice persevered for centuries worldwide. The act of assimilation was an accepted means to allow most immigrants integration into America's mainstream society. On the outskirts of America's mainstream society, there are basically blacks, Mexicans, Caribbean, and South American refugees. However, American culture is overwhelmingly driven by African Americans. The ability to maintain a balance of power demands constant monitoring of the African American people's productivity or input-output, while simultaneously controlling resources and position of authority at local, state, federal levels. In addition, there's the trend of allowing immigrants to dominate the economy of African American communities by assisting them with establishing businesses throughout Black communities. It's known that the southern region is a subculture of the United States in which 37% of total U.S. population resides. The United States is so vast and so geographically diverse that while there is an overarching American political, it is often less influential than regional political culture, such as race, ethnicity, and religion. The combination of its unique history and the fact that many Southerners maintain and even nurture an identity separate from the rest of the United States has led to its being the most written about region of the country. At the time of the 2000 census, 54.8% of African Americans lived in the South, 17.6% lived in the Northeast, and 18.7% in the Midwest, while only 8.9% in the Western states. In 1910, before the Great Migration, nearly 90% of African American people lived in the South.